It's time to blast. Well, I think it's supposed to be IT apostrophe. Mentalities. Welcome back to Antonblast, where we lose all of our mentalities, collectively, as a group. Alright, last time we beat up Mallbuster, and did a couple of stages. We're going to switch up to Anton, and move on to stage 10, defeat the area boss, and then head down to the last area of the game. Should be a good time.
Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
Man, apostrophes are missing like crazy today. The Mysterious Glass House. This is one of the longest stages in the game. Like, time-wise. You're gonna spend a lot of time in here. I'm in the house like fuck. So, one of the main gimmicks of the stage, there are several gimmicks, honestly. Bring the valve over to these water units, and boom! Plants grow for more platforms. There's a small little area right here for a 5K. But this is where we gotta go, so... what's over here? Oh yeah. Boop. Blowhard Biff? Is that him? Oh. Well, rip Anton. Boop. New power-up for the Dynamites. It's Ghost Anton / Annie. You ascend automatically. Well, we'll see it later. I'll explain it when we see it again. Another valve. Where's the steam at? Haha. Corporation pun. Into the water. Out of the water. Alright. One more valve to find. Maybe you blow up these frogs. It sounds like they're a rooster crowing. Like, I can't unhear that. Yep. It's bouncing. Now that the plants are growing, now vines are here, so we can't go back. Not that we need to. Just an odd choice to do that. Just like getting into the house like carpet. It's such an odd decision. Zap me! So yeah, as I was saying, Ghost Anton and Annie go up automatically. They are also invincible to most enemies. But once they hit a ceiling, then they, you know, become normal again. Thankfully, it's not a permanent death. They're just spiritually enlightened or something. We're gonna need this 8-ball for a collectible. So this is not the required path by any means. There we go. Oop. The beat on this song is nice. And always saying I'm in the house like carpet is fun too. Maybe you can listen to it on this cassette tape. Whoa. Alright, now we need the cloud guy. To kill us. Murked, dude. I appreciate that Ghost Anton's always smoking a cigar, kind of like the weasels from, or one of the weasels from Roger Rabbit. Alright, if I have my stage layout memorized, I would suggest don't hit this checkpoint just yet. We'll get to it in a second, but this is not a dangerous segment, and we're going to have to backtrack through it. But if you mess up an upcoming collectible, specifically Paul, if you miss him, you only have the one chance to get him, so you're gonna have to reset the checkpoint to try to get him again. Whoa. Alright, at this point, I would suggest hitting the checkpoint. I don't know how to get to that 25k. I'm sure I have before, but I don't remember how. And it's not like I'm really jonesing for the money anymore now that I have all 5 health points. Alright, Paul's coming up here. The Paul Blast himself. Paul Blast, fall flop. Hug this wall just to help, but there's a very tiny window right there that if you miss, you cannot go back up into. So at that point, restart at checkpoint. Oh, wow, slowing that down actually kind of helped a little. It felt like it helped. It's a very tiny window, though. Oh, wow. It's raining, pixely, and all rainbowy, and staticky. It's beautiful, and totally not corrupted by this guy. Hi, Paul. Alright, there was Paul. Whoop! Stand on these flowers, and they'll eventually jump up to chomp at you. Jump up. They'll take a chomp out of you. These, colored differently, will instead chomp after a set amount of time has passed. And that's important to know for the irritating plant room. Platforming segment involving both types. Whoa, buddy. Alright. So far, so decent. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I'm really not good. Oh, boy. Not again. Alright, the big guy, obviously just a bigger one of the green pink ones, so it'll activate based on you standing on it. But it's also really easy to bounce off of. So it feels less threatening in a way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But that one explodes into napalm, so stay away from it. Alright. We also got the new spray can. That's what it is. It doesn't really look like anything right now, but it will look like something that'll appear later in this stage, so we'll see that later. There really isn't much to the right, so don't worry about it. Nice little stained glass here. Oh! Well, goodbye stained glass. There's a trophy. I want a trophy. Whoa! Anton, you're dead, dude. There he goes. All over the place. Thankfully, the checkpoint was literally right there. Man, I need to stop doing that. It's okay, we got the trophy. Yep. If we backpedaled on that rail, we could have gotten to 5K. Not that big a deal. Whoa! Yeah, I thought I was not going fast enough. If you fall down in this segment, you get spit back out to a quote-unquote checkpoint. Whoa. Quote-unquote checkpoint. There's no, like, hidden area. Excuse me. Like in Concrete Jungle, there were hidden areas where if you fell off the various platforming segments, you'd get, like, a collectible or something. So, overshooting is your worst nightmare here for speed running. In any case, back to where I need to stop opening my mouth before crucial moments I'm finding. Whoop. Aha! I'm so good at this. I'm the best at it. Nice easy 5K if you pay attention to the surroundings. There was a chip leading up to it. Would you look at that? We just got spit out right back here. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. Got there first try without any more falls. That's crazy. Oh, lots of clouds. Oh, buddy. Yeah, don't worry. Once again, clutch boosting constantly and killing Danton will prevent you from getting hit from them at all. Wall. It's okay. This is where we had to be zapped. Nope, never mind. Don't choke, don't choke, don't mess up, don't mess up, don't choke. It's a very mean trick that devil pulls. It's gotten me multiple times. Oh, come on. Thought I was gonna be able to catch it on the bounce, but oh well. Cool. 25K. Okay. Oh, thank you. I'll take... Where'd he go? Where did Jaws the koi fish go? Simple and clean. Whoa! He's here! So yeah, now he's gonna be able to charge at you and chew on you with those big old jaws of his. I believe his name is Slackjaw. That's what this this color is based on. We're gonna need him to chomp on the 1-ton blocks over here. There we go. Simple and clean, nice and easy. Not worried about my imminent death. It's fine. No sweat. No sweat. Especially not that... Now we've got the checkpoint to save my skin. Hey! Hey! Get out of there! Thank you. I'm in the house like a fish. A fish in an aquarium that may or may not be eaten by a cat if you also have a cat. Although I think the cat would be eaten by Slackjaw if Slackjaw was the fish in question. Yep. Aw, these chips led me to a dead end. No! Whew. Hanging in there. Okay, now we don't have to worry about a dead end. Now we can progress as normal. Man, wouldn't it be crazy if I just lost all my health right here? It would be pretty crazy. No worries, this isn't a required collectible. Just wanted to make a goof, and get 25K in the process. We're falling! If you miss any of these 3 5Ks, don't worry, you'll be able to get back to it in a little bit. Oh, dead again. Anton's died so many times, yet he keeps coming back. That's tenacious. He really wants his drinks back from the devil. Oh boy. Don't you dare. Yeah, that's what I thought. Can't swim! Slackjaw! Ah! Okay, he's gone. We don't have to... Slackjaw! Ba-dum. 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 It's a shark! Anyone want to tell him it's not a shark? It's just a fish with teeth. Isn't that what a shark is? Alright. Kill more frogs, get the spirit. More leaf-based platforming. the health? It doesn't say that I needed it, so let's assume I didn't. Nice little long water climb, and it's also a nice little happy hour. I like to race the water to see who can get to the bottom faster. I think at this rate, the water's going to get to the bottom faster. Yeah, it beat me. When I say the bottom, I meant that specific ramp that you could slide down, because that's how you gotta progress. You gotta bust through the bowling pins. Alright. Cool. Cleared that with relative ease. Slackjaw's back! In many other runs of this stage, I had... he's back again. Whoa, Nelly. I had been way too impatient and just kept flubbing my jumps over and over. Whenever Slackjaw is chasing you during this segment, the camera likes to pan over to him, meaning if you're too far ahead of him, you can't see what's ahead of you, meaning you'll probably hit some of the urchins. Kinda like that, but less embarrassingly. More in a sense of, oh, I didn't see that coming, that's the game's fault, not mine. But in my case, that was pure stupidity. I had no reason to hit that, so why did I get hit? Careful with these rings, they'll actually push you backwards rather than on the path you need to go. Looks like Josh should be appearing again. Nope, never mind. Had it confused with a different segment. Another segment with a whoops, went a little too far. Respawn back at the starting point of the room, or a starting point of the room. There we go. You're given a lot of time to get back to the door, the elevator. I'm not entirely sure why. It doesn't feel like that hard of a trek back. Like, even with the resets of all the platforming. Like, if you fall into the abyss and then get spit back out at the checkpoint, it doesn't feel that difficult. Or time-consuming, either. And by that point, you would have gotten all the collectibles, or could have gotten all the collectibles, rather. So there's no reason to dilly-dally. You can just go straight to the elevator if you really want to. Maybe there's just a hidden secret that doesn't count for any collectible percentages that I'm not aware of. But in any case, we've got the area boss and more stained glass. Let's get it. Let's ring the bell. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't realize you were a grotesque bell. I wouldn't have hit you if I knew that. You really got to communicate that stuff to me. So anyway, ring-a-ding here. He's just a giant bell. The main gimmick of the fight is you're gonna have to slam the blue bells into him. Not the ice cream. Sometimes he'll stick his tongue in the ground, though. And these yellow bells can also hit him, which I didn't know until a recent attempt at this boss fight. Always stay on the move to avoid the congregation of blue bells closing in on you. Let me see if I can... No, not quite. Maybe if I stayed in the center, that would have gotten him. So far, so decent. It's not looking like a difficult boss fight at the moment. But with that should be it. What was that? Bunch of clouds? What's that mean? He killed Anton. Good job, bud. Do we tell him? Oh, he figured it out. Up I go. Whose side are these little ghost-eaten demons on, by the way? If they're Satan's minions, then by all accounts, they should help me to fly up to Ring-a-Ding, right? Maybe they just really like ghosts. Like as a friend, or as a food. These bells are the only way you'll be able to take damage as a ghost, I believe. Maybe you also take damage from spikes. Like those little urchins. But the name of the game here is micro adjustments. You'll want to make slight taps to any side in order to avoid the targeted attacks. Okay, napalm also hurts you, obviously. Only making slight adjustments to your trajectory is super helpful for avoiding the targeted attacks. Kind of all I was trying to go for there. Kind of like what the Small Buster and maybe to a certain extent Maul Buster, those fights were like. Finally, some actual health. I kept missing them because of poor placement on the health boxes parts. At least, I think that they were poor placements. Hi, Ring-a-Ding. I'm coming for you. Bodied. But we're not done yet. Now we're getting targeted as we're falling. Once again, micro adjustments are the way to go. Well, not in that example. And we're back down. And there goes Ring-a-Ding. He's a god. He's my worst nightmare. Bell inside a cheese. No, the other way around. Cheese inside a bell. Whoop! Get me out of there. This segment can get really tough to keep track of. Just a heads up there. Whoa! How did I dodge that? How didn't I dodge that? I was clearly above the bell. Oh, lordy. Oh, not this attack. Am I dead? Am I gonna die? Ah, I still took damage. Come on, Brullo, help me out here. Thank you. And that's the boss fight. Anton has defeated a god. Maybe yet again. In my heart of hearts, I believe Small Buster was a god. Is that the moon? Batter up! Man, first Brazil and now the moon? Anton's blasting everything. Final verdict, you killed it. Alright, that's everything from the top floor. Which is also everything besides, Satan's domain. So we're gonna have to invade the big pink-red guy ourselves and his domain. That's just fire. Brullo, why are you telling me to go into fire? Is it because I haven't paid my tab? Probably because I haven't paid my tab. Down we go. Down, down to Satan Town. Oh, nice little waiting room here. We get to see all the pictures of Mr. and Mrs. and everything in between Satans. And this guy. Three-eyed Sam right there. I'm sure that's his name. In my head, that's his name.
Oh, how I hate dealing with squatters.
Does that mean people who squat in your gardens, or is that squatting with a huge... Devil Gardens. Hedge your bets. New enemy. Slide under him in order to avoid his pointy little trident. Just like these guys, sliding is one of the only ways to defeat them. You can also approach them from behind. Not this guy, but the big boy. This path is less fraught with danger. I'll take this. Anyway, yeah, we're in the Deviled Gardens. We're gonna see a lot of plants and topiaries and stuff, which is a nice hobby that the devil has taken up. Hedge money. Nice ring-a-ding graffiti. Satan's Gusty Gardens. Probably doesn't have the same soundtrack as Mario Galaxy's Gusty Gardens. Hello. I really like Mitch's head design. Something about it just screams early 2000s PC like game or some other like program 3D, you know? Something you'd see in like an educational, well, maybe not educational, but maybe something you'd see on a school computer. Alright, main gimmick of this part of the stage is we need to get these sponges into the water so they can absorb the water. And the barrels of paint are optional. You don't need to throw them in, but they do give the water a nice new color. Alright, that's all of the water drained. So head over here to the ramp, slide down it. You know, because stairs going up constitutes a ramp. Bowl into the pins. And main valve popped. Because that's how green water works. Now I'm green like the hedge. Okay, now I'm red again. I'm a red guy now. Again, really like Mitch's design. I do enjoy that he talks as well, like has voice lines. I kind of wish that they were a little louder, like a smidge louder. Not loud enough to, like, overpower the music or anything. Just, like, a decibel. Maybe half a decibel. Now you see me, now you stop. New mechanic. These Medusa statue heads, head statues, these jerk faces, they'll shoot missiles at you. If the missiles hit you, they'll turn you to stone. You'll slide along the path, whoop, and you can't get out until after a few seconds have passed or until you hit a wall. They're pretty annoying. But bouncing is the best way of circumventing them. Lethal Lava Lagoon. Whoa! Napalm. Whoa, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. Nope. Wrong way, Anton. Wrong attack, Anton. Alright, whatever. There's a secret right down here. If we ground pound and pick up enough momentum, we'd be able to see a blue block from the other side of that wall. That was our hint to say that there would be something there. Nice little jumping segment. No harm, no foul. All right, There's the boombox off to the left there. Don't hit it. Jump over it. This is a really obtuse way of getting Paul, at least in my eyes. Because at first it seems like, oh, well, everything's the same as the normal path. Even Mitch says the exact same thing. The exact same thing. And for a little while, it'll continue to look the same. Like, oh man, did I really mess up and there's nothing here? Do I just restart from checkpoint after a couple of rooms? But then you get to this room, and hey, there's a mirror. That's new. Now everything is reversed, including the point totals. Whenever you pick them up, I mean. But wait, this is concrete jungle. Just reversed. Yeah, a couple of rooms from previous stages will show up here. Just random room, well, not random. Randomly selected rooms in the design process, but it's always the same ones every time you enter the stage. That was one from Boiler City. And once we get to the next room, there's Paul, by the way. Hi. It's the sitting duck room from Big Bath. Don't you look at me. Anyway, there's Paul. And that's it. An odd assortment of rooms from previous stages, to be sure, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, you're red, see? Like Red Sea? Like in the book? Yes, I know that. I don't know how else to describe the vibe that Mitch's head gives me. Just like early 2000s, early CG, or early 3D modeling computer. I don't really know how else to explain it. But anyway, here we are at the Harmer's Market. 1 second, though. If we backpedal from here, we get poked with a trident. And Mitch is in the can. He's not here. We can take his headphones. And that's Annie's junk for the stage. Alright, the Harmer's Market, as you can see, closed, come back at 11:15, 9:40, and 1:10. These are random numbers. We're going to have to step on these buttons here to change the time. So, 1:10, and boom, the green path opens up. You can do these in any order, just like with the Mad Mall. Cool, cleared that easily. Normally I take at least one hit. Bust open the potion vials, and the witch up there gets really pissed at you. If you don't break any vials where possible, then she won't get mad at you. Alright, 9:40. Let's go to 9. 5:40. Walk in the park. You know, just with more shoulder tackles and hammers and blasts. Just a nice normal day, you know. You don't usually get days like this. Take advantage of them while you can. Alright, the last time we need to worry about, wait, that changed, is 13:15. Okay, so like 1:15, right? Oh, nope, there's a 13 on the clock now. The 13th hour, indeed. 5, 10, 15. Oh, I'm surprised she didn't get pissed at that. That was totally in her view. Whoop. Now she's pissed. Alright. Makes sense. She only shoots down 3 projectiles at a time, though, so it can be pretty easy to avoid. And at other times it can be a little tricky to avoid, depending on your own positioning. Let's piss off the second one now. Yeah, anyway. Now that we've destroyed the other 3 suits, boop. Oh man, I was looking forward to the party and I helped set it all up too. Mitch, I'ma get you. 5 minutes on happy hour. This is kind of a maze that we're gonna need to find the correct way through. Start down here. Gonna have to dodge this Medusa statue. Pop the green switch. Climb the ladder. Off to the left this time. And pop the red switch. Don't get too excited by what's over there, the money. We're gonna have to get to that later. Drop here. More Medusa heads to worry about. Slide under him. And we're golden. We got a bonus area off to the left here. I'm gonna take that for some extra moolah. And I've got the time anyway, so why not? Huzzah! And huzzah. Oh, napalm! That one always gets me. Oh, got it. All right. And now for our new power-up somehow. I don't know why it transitions to just this. But hey, we're Mecha Anton, or Robo Anton, or Mech Suit Anton. I don't know what the name is. But now we can shoot buzzsaws from our hand. Exploding chainsaws. And we're also invincible. We do not take damage from anything. Is that Jewel Ghoul in a topiary? Alright. But yeah, we're invincible. We can't move any faster than this, which is kind of the only downside of it. But we don't take any damage from anything. Look at them go. Alright, but be careful with how you spend your buzzsaws, your exploding chainsaws. Because this is how we're going to get the spray for the stage. Be very careful with your throws. And there we go. Now we're green. Just like the hedges. I feel like I said that already. And now we can continue to cause wanton destruction. The wizards up ahead will just constantly be spewing out enemies, which, considering you're invincible, is really not that big a deal. And now we'll see the wizards that I'm talking about for a visual demonstration. Once again, though, you are invincible. I'm doing this platforming, I really don't need to. I can just jump on the lava if I really want to. Boop, there I go. No damage taken. No fucks given. Giant spike balls, who cares? I don't care. Oh no, my invincibility! Get out of here! Blowing up more rooster frogs. And out of there. Man, we're rolling in the dough. Next up, Stage 12. But we'll have to save that for the next time. So next episode, we're going to do Stage 12, the final boss, and then Stage 12 again, because you can't get one of the collectibles until after you beat the final boss. So we'll see that. In any case, next episode is going to be the finale. See you next time for more Antonblast.